So the $1 million question for Dallas Cowboys and their fans this year is, when will Jerry Jones put Mike McCarthy on the hot seat?
And I know what you're thinking. They just hired Mike McCarthy. But as we all know, Jerry Jones can't help himself.
He,
Jerry Jones can't help but on a Monday morning after a loss to go onto a radio show. And when asked about Mike McCarthy's performance or any head coach that he's had performance, he can't help himself from saying, last night we needed better coaching. This is where the Cowboys, we need a better coach, a coach that can guarantee us a Super Bowl. That's just
yep.
something that just he'll say,
I'm
and
honestly
immediately we'll
surprised.
run away with the fact that he's on the hot seat. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly surprised that when they hired him at his introductory press conference, Jerry Jones didn't say something like, Mike McCarthy is our head coach for now, something along those lines. Because I feel like it's like a compulsion for him to always have a head coach on the hot seat.
On multiple occasions, he said things like, "Enter former Dallas head coach's name. We'll be coaching somewhere in the NFL next year."
Yep, like Jason Garrett. And he was actually wrong about that. So that's a cold take by Jerry Jones. But Matt, I guess the $1 million question is, what week post game interview or Monday morning interview going to happen?
So for me, I think the logical answer is I have it as the Sunday, November 1st game against
Ooh,
Philadelphia. It's a Sunday night football game.
the whole
So
nation's going to be watching.
exactly, and it's in Philadelphia. So I
Oh,
think
that's
that's
a
a game
loss for the
that Dallas
Cowboys.
will exactly. That's a game I think Dallas will likely lose. And I based on how Dallas kind of opens up their schedule, I could see them, maybe sitting at like 3-4, 4-4 at that point. And if that is the case, I could easily see Jerry Jones again, Monday morning radio show, not really calling for Mike McCarthy's head, but letting the media run with a story.
Yeah, like implying it just a little bit, just like sprinkling it in. I'll go even earlier. I'm going to say week 3. They play at Seattle. That's always a tough game. They might get embarrassed. And I think Jerry won't be able to help himself. Is going to say something along the lines of, we're going to consider all of these things at the year's end, even though there's a bunch more weeks in the season, because that's just how Jerry does things.